What is it? About time.
Hello? Enough. What are you talking about? This is my first one. What, me? No, really. This is my first drink. It's this damn hammer's fault. I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I can't explain it, but whenever I use this hammer, I end up feeling, well, hammered. The more I use it, the drunker I feel. Last week, I got jumped by some bandits, fended them off, but woke up here in the inn. Stop using the hammer, you say? Well, that would make sense now, wouldn't it? Problem is, this old girl and I have been through quite a lot together, and I've never been able to find a fitting replacement for her. Well, sure, if you happen upon a nice looking hammer, I could give her up. It would have to be something special, though. And if you do, I could see fit to give my old hammer to you in compensation. Sound like a deal? Fantastic. You might check out the Smiths in Whiterun, Solitude, or Windhelm. They'd be likely to have something fitting, perhaps. I'll be here.
Need a room? Or maybe just some mead? Nah, not so much. The odd traveler on the road, but mostly just old full-time. Come to drink away a lifetime of bad memories, I'd wager. Of course, there's the orc. Long-term tenant, that one. For what he pays, I could afford to shut this place down. Him? Oh, name's Balablob or Malaklob, one of them funny orc names. Talks real good, though. Not a savage at all. Said he's a writer. Don't know what kind of job that is, but it must earn him some pretty coin. He's paid up for the next few months. He mostly just hangs about. Goes down to the lake, sometimes samples the stores of wine in the cellar. Man can do whatever he pleases, far as I care. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
No one ever comes to this dump.
Anything you need,
About time.
just holler.
That's close enough.
Come on!
Should've.
Give up while you still can! Ah! Time to die, hero! Think you're bleeding! Can't wait to count. No!
Come on, ugly. Let's dance.
You don't have a chance!
You want a beating? You've come to the right hell.
Oh, no you don't.
beat you senseless.
I'll see you in pieces.
No one ever comes to this dump.
Take a look.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it. None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
Stendarr's mercy be upon you, for the Vigil has none to spare. The Vigil will be watching you.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light. The Vigil will be watching you.
I am the keeper of the Vigil here in Skyrim. We bring Stendarr's mercy to the innocent, and his justice to the Daedra. There's nothing more I can teach you. How much? For that price? Sure. Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it. Of course. None escape the vigil. All come into the light. Stendarr's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare. Stendarr be with you. Stendarr be with you.
time to die!
Eternal slumber.
You've already lost.
Traitor!
Some gate
Good
guard
afternoon.
you are.
Positions. Lock the city gate. Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard.
Traitor!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Thorig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Very well, Rogver. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
I should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Come on in, just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college? Need something? Oh, I don't believe those rumors, my friend. Besides, who would ever want to harm such beauty? Need something?
Bring up some more meat, my boy. This cask's nearly tapped.
Yes, Father. Which cask should we open?
Any of them, just hurry up. No time for a debate when customers are thirsty.
Oh, did you need something?
200 that has a crack in it. Better serve it now before it goes bad.
Good idea.
Need something?
Maybe you ought to be in charge.
Yes, yes, fine. Just hurry. Mustn't keep the customers thirsty.
Hello there. We haven't met, have we? I'm Fironet, although my friends call me Firo, or Netta for short. Although I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. We just met, so we're hardly friends. Not to mean that we won't be friends someday, or even today. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this. Can we start over? Huh? You want me to do what, exactly? Oh wait, before you say anything, should I write this down? I think Corpulus has some paper, and... you were joking. By the mountains of Dragontail, I am so dense. Well, I was kind of hoping I could. I know, you're probably thinking I've gone mad the way I fumbled through our meeting. And, truth is, I'm perfectly happy just being Netta the Milkmaid. Well, my friends have all said that I have a great singing voice. I suppose they should, because that's what friends do. But after hearing it a number of times from different people, you start to think there might be something to it. So here I am. Until next time.
Hey brother, you look thirsty. Tell you what, you give me 1,000 gold pieces and I'll buy you a drink. Fair enough. I guess it ain't much of a trade. What if I threw myself into the deal? The choice is as clear as the reasons, brother. Belran likes to say, you can go for a swordsman or a spellcaster, but why not have both? He likes to say that a lot. Why not have both? I'll tell you why. It's like you're out for a meal, you get the choice of pie or fish. Belrand is like a pie made out of fish. Why not have both? That's why. Why? You looking to hire yourself? Because you can't be talking about me. It's not like all those skulls scattered around Skyrim bashed themselves in.
I don't know. I don't think the head vocalist would like it. I'm still not officially a student yet.
Was that right? Didn't really think about it. Just tried to put a number on what you're getting. Hey, I'm just a dumb old merc. Don't know nothing about anything. But I'll lower my prices when people stop paying them. Yeah? It might cost you extra, depending on how dangerous it is. Hell, make it dangerous enough and it might cost you less. But it'll still cost. I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds expensive. 1,500 gold ought to do it. You got yourself a deal. And don't worry, you're getting the better end of it.
Why don't you ever sing some pirate song?
I don't know. I don't think the head vocalist would like it. I'm still not officially a student yet, you know.
You mean Pantia? That bitch is drunker than a barrel full of mud crabs. She won't know the difference.
Yes.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Need something? All right, then.
Go away. I have more important things on my mind right now.
Who are you? If Safia sent you, tell her to piss off. I'm a salvager now. You hear? You must have barnacles in your ears. I said I'm a salvager. I salvage. What part of that don't you understand? Looks can be deceiving. Look at you. You don't look annoying at all, but you are. Why do you care? Seems like it ain't no one's business but my own. All right, you got me there. The meat-face used to be my captain, all right. I used to salvage for her. Now I salvage for me. It was Sabine. You might think it's funny, but that woman inspired me. I've run with other crews, met all sorts of shipmates, good and bad, male and female, man and beast. None of them worth a salt pile. When I was living in Elsewhere, I heard stories about the Red Wave and their firebrand of a captain. In fact, I happened to be at the port in Senshal when the Red Wave docked. On her bow was this armor-clad woman with a shock of hair and a two-handed battle axe, barking orders at the men.
Ladies. Is there anything a big, strong man
Now
can do for you this
Sabine's a
fine day?
Breton, tiny
I don't
enough to
know.
crawl
If you
into
see any
the
big
egg
strong
I
men
hatched
around,
from.
let us know, will you?
But there's something about her. Maybe it's the hair, but more like it's her presence.
Every one of them.
She has this way
Oh,
of
come
standing
on.
over
Don't
you
go
that
away
makes
now.
you forget how small she actually is. She was shorter by half, but stood taller than all. She was a giant. I walked right up onto the deck of the Wave and told her I would follow her to the bottom of the Potomac if she would make me part of her crew. She laughed, of course, said, "That ain't up to me, Leatherface, although if it were, you'd be fish bait." What a woman. Even then, I wasn't no hatchling, but I never felt so puny. Imagine my surprise when I found out that she, Choris Safia, was captain. So is your face. Ah, I could do better than that. Next time, stranger, you'll see. Why do you want to know? Don't you have mushrooms to grind or something? So you came here to what? Talk? Better open a bottle of spiced wine first. You're as demanding as a Thalmor, except they bother to wash themselves. Don't look at me like that. I meant it as a compliment. Can't trust a lizard who ain't got a little dirt in their scales. So I ask your questions, but make them quick. I got the time, but not the patience. I told you, I'm a salvager. All right, but only 'cause I think I've had one too many. This one's called Knock the Timbers, though it's also known by other names. pirate? What do you do with the drunken pirate early in the morning? Way hey, knock the timbers, way hey, knock the timbers, way hey, knock the timbers early in the morning. Tie him down, let the mud crab pinch him. Tie him down, let the mud crab pinch him. Tie him down, let the mud crab pinch him early in the morning. Way hey, knock the timbers, way hey, knock the timbers, way hey, knock the timbers early in the morning. Throw him in, let the slaughterfish have him. Throw him in, let the slaughterfish have him. Throw him in, let the slaughterfish have him early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken pirate. That's what we do with a drunken pirate. That's what we do with a drunken pirate early in the morning. Way hey, knock the timbers, way hey, knock the timbers, way hey, knock the timbers early in the morning. What is it? Miss the life? Things are never that simple. With anything, there's always bad and good and stuff that ain't either. I miss the smell of the open ocean and the boundless sky. Getting lost and knowing the stars will get you found. I miss the brawls on the ship deck, the salty taste of blood in your mouth. The sight of land when the ale runs dry. The spank of a fresh tavern wench's buttocks. That I miss most of all. What I don't miss is the rattles from the long nights at sea. The bloodlung from the rats nipping at your tail. I don't miss the stale bread and the bad company. Mostly, I don't miss Safia. Shove off.
I'm getting on the first boat out of this accursed province. It was a cabin somewhere on the north bank of the White, near Riverwood. A kind old lady was living there. Or so I thought. She let me stay the night, but told me not to go into the cellar. Naturally, I got curious. There was all sorts of oddities in there. I think she was a witch or a necromancer or something. In any case, I got out of that cellar and never stopped running. I know. I considered going to a face sculptor, but she refused to work with me. You can try her if you want. She lives in some hole in the ground over in Markarth. I don't know about you, but I've got to get as far away from Skyrim as possible. Safe journeys.
Firo, why don't you ever sing some pirate song?
What do you
I
need,
don't know.
handsome?
I don't think the head vocalist would like it.
See you around.
I'm still not officially a student yet, you know.
You mean Pantia?
My friend died. Things won't be the same without him.
She won't know the difference.
Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. Need something? You expect me to believe that?
us? Hail, traveler. What brings you to the tavern? You can't know that for sure. Our business could be one and the same. After all, you smell of blood. And that's my favorite drink of all. But why drink it when we can spill it instead? A game of sorts. One that both of us can appreciate. We each kill 6 men. First to 6 wins the prize. But to make things more interesting, the targets have to fall within a set of rules. That's fine. The rules don't state you have to kill the innocent. The only thing that matters is their name. I will kill 6 people. 1 for each letter of Elisif's name. You will do the same for Ulfric. And it must be in order. Meaning the first person you kill must have a name that starts with the letter U. It could be Ulendil, the stablemaster, Uvra, the vampire, or even Ulfric himself.
I don't think
That is rule number 1.
I'm still not officially a student yet.
No Nords. Save for the first and last letter. Given we're in Skyrim, it would be too easy otherwise.
She won't know the difference.
Gold is boring. You win, I fight by your side. I win, you do something for me. Just an orc with a lot of time to kill. Whenever I can find a willing player. You see, I've grown bored by killing people the old-fashioned way. Orcs were never meant to live long lives. I'm guessing this is why. All right, then.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
You want something from me? Mm-hmm.
How may I be of service? You are most perceptive. I have styled my appearance in the fashion befitting the citizens of this kingdom. It is my belief that wars can be won with diplomacy, and small acts of reverence for the opposition can increase their willingness to negotiate. Just because we are willing to value one's cultural heritage does not mean we will brook acts of heresy. To conflate clothing with committing blasphemy against our creators is a slippery slope indeed. Surely you jest. We are the original people, the Aldmer of time immemorial. We are the direct descendants of Elnefey, and superior by birthright. When I deign to follow the custom of the lesser children, it is simply to acknowledge their worth, limited as it may be. Is it arrogance to state facts? Ah, you are implying that to come first is not tantamount to finishing last. This is not an argument I am unfamiliar with. Are the Aedra not the embodiment of perfection? Is it not our proximity to that ideal that determines worth? While it's true Man and Mer are both descendants of Elnefey, the Elnefey were far from monolithic. Long ago, they had splintered into two groups. The first group is the ancestor of Mer. The second is that of men and, most notably, beasts. Our current form is a representation of one's blood. Would you not agree that the beast races are cousins of the animals of the wild? One does not look at a cat and neglect its similarity to Khajiit, nor does one gaze upon a troll and not turn his thoughts to man. It is therefore an undeniable fact that of the two groups of Elnefey, it is the Aldmer who bear the most resemblance to the gods. If that is a reference to my clothing, then yes, I will never be a Nord, nor do I desire to. But clothing and blood are not the same. One can be changed and discarded. The other is a part of one's being. I am Orondil, a Thalmor Justiciar and advisor working on behalf of the Aldmeri Dominion. The embassy's role is to entertain the Jarls and collect information. My role is of a more military nature. I advise on minor decrees and local ordinances, and ensure they align with the interests of the Thalmor. My role is far less defined, due to the nature of Solitude's politics. The Jarl, the housecarls, the Empire, and even the bards to some extent influence how the city is ruled. For one, I assist with the crafting of decrees to ensure they have the proper authority to be enforced. The wording must be so that it precludes all forms of sedition, even those that are not immediately apparent. Dissidents have historically used song, metaphor, and irony to circumvent decrees outlawing criticism of their rulers. These have always been effective tools in rousing negative sentiment, because they are often misinterpreted by those in power. Many of them are too arrogant to understand when they are being openly mocked. That is where I come in. Yes, I too found it odd. After traveling to the embassy to settle a dispute, I returned to the headquarters to find it completely deserted. An esteemed Aldmeri dignitary had come to watch a Stormcloak sympathizer lose his head, and as he so eloquently put it, stain his unmentionables. While the execution went swiftly, and the dissident did soil his tunic rather splendidly, this fellow did manage to enact one last measure of revenge. Well, I have watched Artar perform dozens of executions personally, and have yet to witness such a prolific spray of blood. In fact, to call it a spray would do it a disservice. It was a shower of crimson, the majority of which seemed to guide itself uncannily toward our dignitary and his venerated wife. I think she may have even swallowed a healthy portion of the man's blood. Blame was directed solely at the executioner. The dignitary demanded the heads of Artar, Captain Aldous, and even General Tullius. At least I presume that is what he meant by the clumsy oaf and his idiot superiors. Ah, flattery. A tool of both the unctuous and the earnest. The question is, which are you? Or, to put it more simply, what do you really want? If it is a blessing you desire, then you are in the wrong building. Such divinations are performed by priests at the altar. I see. It is without question that I possess an intellect far superior to any mere mortal of the cloth. If all you require is my blessing, then I see no harm in doing so. Nevertheless, I would be remiss if I did not request something in return. I would like to be escorted to the Thalmor embassy. Surely in your company the ruffians outside will not make trouble. Excellent. Let us depart immediately.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Do you have business with the Dominion? As you were. We have arrived, a pleasant surprise, all things considered. Now to fulfill my part of the bargain, I give you the blessing of Julianos. May his wisdom guide you on your quest. As for myself, I have an urgent meeting with Elenwen I must attend to. Will someone please come to the gate? Do not let my appearance dissuade you. I am a Thalmor Justicia. Hello? Anyone? It would be a grand opportunity to put my diplomatic skills to the test. Although it's likely I would just be beaten and tortured, as the Nords have yet to develop more sophisticated techniques. If you are, then it is obvious by your methodology that you are a person who values reason and diplomacy. You may have already divined the multitude of uses a Thalmor diplomat may offer, as well as the limitations of the alternative. I am a Thalmor Justicia. I am more than adept in the art of magic, but I do not think it wise to warm my bed with a fireball when a hearth suffices. My role is to negotiate and interpret the terms of the White Gold Concordat for any Imperials that forget their station. In other words, I carry no sensitive information. I fight the war through facts and analysis. I am more than adept in the art of magic, but I do not think it wise to warm my bed with a fireball when a hearth suffices. Certainly, in Hammerfell, where brute force was applied, we made marginal gains at the cost of our own forces. Conversely, by negotiating the ban of Talos worship in Skyrim, we created internal conflict for our adversaries that weakened them from within. That is how diplomacy can be wielded as a weapon. That is how wars are won without a single casualty. As you were. As you were.
Yes, Sarah?
Be careful.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir.
I was hoping you could help me. It seems I've lost everything. Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Just a scratch.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done! You're not quite good enough, are you? True Nords never back down. Easily crushed.
This is the end for you.
Bite of a flea! Ready for that?
I'm gonna break your neck.
Are you prepared to die?
I cannot best you! Let's see what you love a challenge! Best you can do! We are routed! Fall back! If I can just...
This is the end for you.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Mercy!
Is someone there?
Did you hear something?
I'll mount your head on my wall! Luck it's hit!
victory. For now. What do you need, my friend? Stendar's light purify you of your ills. Stendar be with you.
You fought valiantly, adventurer. I am in your debt. As you have proven yourself to walk in the light, then perhaps I was wrong to deny your request. What exactly is this task you speak of? Yes, it seems the gods shine their gaze upon you, and Stendar could have very well brought you here, so that I may drag your foes into the light. You have my attention, pilgrim. What is it you ask of me? Then you will have it, pilgrim. Walk always in the light. The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers. Stendar's light purify you of your ills. Goodbye.
You in pieces. You can't beat me. This ends now.
That's the last of them.
And what might you need?
Sorry. I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine. The finest weapons and armor. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? It's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots. Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up. Red Belly Mine gets its name from the red mist filling the place. You get used to it after a while. Kind of smells like the hot springs out in the tundra. No idea what's causing it, though. Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight. I'm not even sure exactly where they came from. No one's been hurt yet, and they seem to be staying in the mine. But who knows how long that will last. If we can't get back into the mine, our town is sunk. I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine.
What do you need, my friend? Of course.
No one ever comes to this dump.
Come on! Watch it!
Nasty little buggers, aren't they? Gone? Every one of them? Why, that's incredible. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's Stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. Right. See you round.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you into it.
Hey, watch it!
Need something?
All I want is a pair of boots. How hard can it be?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Victory is yours! I submit! I cannot best you! Just leave here! Leave us alone! Enough! Mercy! I cannot